Welcome. In this session, I will explain variable and how we can declare the variable in C++. What is variable? A quantity or number which may vary during the execution of the C++ program is called variable. A quantity, a number which does not change during the execution of the C++ program is called constant. Does not change is constant. May change is called variable. You know that the rules of writing the variable in C++. First character must be a letter. It can have letter, digits and underscore. If underscore is present, that should be appeared in between the characters. Blanks are not allowed in between the characters. Keywords should not be used as variable. The maximum length is what here usually 8 to 10 characters. That depends on the versions of the C++ here. Now, let us see how we can declare the variable. See, without declaration of the variable, without allocation of the memory for the variable, we cannot store any data, any values. How we can declare it? Syntax, data type, variable name. Data type may be int, float, char, double, and so on. You see example here, int a. A is an integer variable. Computer allocates 2 bytes memory for a. Another, you see another example, float b. B is a real variable, floating point variable. Computer allocates 4 bytes memory. Char c. C is a character variable. It allocates only 1 byte. But in any language, before going to use the variables, first we have to allocate the memory for those variables. That can be accomplished by declaring the variable. Before writing the program, you should know how many variables you are going to use. After that, you have to declare those variables in declaration part. Without declaring the variable, you cannot use the variables. You will get the error. You have to reserve the memory for the variables. How? Now let us how we can initialize the variable. We can write a is equal to 10. A value becomes 10. B is equal to 4.5. B value becomes 4.5. A is integer. B is float. C is equal to within the quotes here. C is a character variable that should be written within beginning and ending single quotes. If you assign decimal value to integer variable, it will take only the integral part, integer part. It will omit the fractional part. Suppose here I have taken assume a is integer, int a. Suppose if I assign a is equal to 2.5, now it will store only the 2. 0.5 will not be stored because it is integer. Suppose I have taken float x. If I store only x is equal to 9, it will add a 0.0. Under x, 9.0 will be stored. Already I explained this is repeated, recapped difference between C and C++. C is a procedure oriented, C++ is object oriented. C doesn't have the hiding of data, C++ having the hiding of data. C doesn't have the inheritance, C++ having the inheritance. C doesn't have the polymorphism, C++ having the polymorphism. And top-down approaching, bottom-up approaching, and so on. Here some questions are there. Define variable or what is variable. And second one is explain how to declare a variable in C++ and who invented C++. See you in the next session.